everybody, welcome to Marks and Marks. Hopefully you can see me there. You'll see the spelling, there you go, you'll see the spelling in the title, Hugelkultur. What I'm going to do is, this is something I'm doing on the allotment here. The last few weeks I've been digging this hole. Now I'm going to fill it up with big logs from over there, branches over here, compost here, paper, all kinds of scrap veg. And the idea is you bury all this good stuff, it rots in the, it rots very slowly. Let me show you. First of all, I'm going to be putting the big logs down in the bottom. Now, the thick ones at the very bottom, these are going to take years, several years to rot down. This is what we want. All that time it's going to be putting nutrients into the ground very slowly. The next step is to fill in all the gaps. As you can see, there's a lot of gaps between the wood. Okay, I'm now going to be filling in the gaps with frozen vegetable matter. All the potato peelings, carrot tops, onion bits, pieces, goes in the bag, in the freezer. Now the good things with these bags are they're compostable as well. So just throw the whole lot in. It's frozen, so it'll take its time. Also, paper. If you get any bags from the takeaways, put them in. Pizza boxes, shredded paper. There you go. That all goes in. Newspapers as well. You can either shred them or not. Doesn't matter. That'll go to fill in the gaps. And also to fill in the gaps, what we need is some wood chips. So they're next. In fact, instead of wood chips, I'm going to empty this compost bin. I've got loads of vegetable matter in the compost bin. I'll throw all that in. Stinking. Okay, this is all the rotten vegetables and wood chips out of the compost bin. Just throwing it around, leveling it all off. to make it level. Now it's time for the smaller branches. These are the limbs. The big thick ones are going to take years. The compost is just to help it go in. The smaller limbs will go in, months, quite a few months. It's all supposed to decay at a different rate. Okay, so I'm going to put a load of limbs. Okay, I'm just going to fill in a few gaps with a few more twigs and then get some more wood chips going in there. Okay, now for a few more rotten wood chips and a bit of scrap carrots and whatnot. Throw them on the top, so it's all about filling in the gaps. Now, as you saw, that was the rotten wood chips. They've been in the compost bin for the last month or so. Now these are wood chips with, I've put them in these buckets with holes underneath. They've been weighing down the tarpaulin all over the allotment. So they're nice and dry. Rain's got in them, it's seeped out, so basically it's dried on the top and moist underneath. So either way, whether it's dry or moist, it'll rot down. So more filling in the gaps. shrubbery. Okay, so I'm going to keep on with that for a few more buckets. Okay, I've stopped for a quick libation. Now, as you can see, it's getting pretty full up. You can see that, there you go. It's nearly full up. All I'm doing now is, I mean, the thing is, if I'd have had time and the effort, I would have gone a couple of feet deeper. It's the deeper the more stuff you put in it. I went down about 2 feet. So now I've got a few more little twigs and little small logs. I'll try and fill them in the holes, and then cover it over with wood chip. Now the wood chip is going. I'm not going to cover it with dirt. That'd just be a waste, because the wood chip will eventually rot into dirt, and that's where the chicken's hutch, the chicken run is going to be on this. So hopefully the warmth will keep them slightly warmer in the winter. It'll start breeding lots of worms and bugs from underneath, which is good. And basically all I need to do is just turn over the top couple of inches of dirt when they put manure all over it. That's all. So I never have to go in there. Well, in maybe several years, 3-4 years. There you go. I've changed angles. And also the good thing is, like I say, I'm going to be putting the chicken run on this, so it'll help keep nutrients in the ground, help introduce bugs that they can eat and have free food and all the rest of it. If you don't have chickens, you can do exactly the same as this and have 6-8 inches of dirt, good dirt on the top, which you can be planting your carrots and your cabbage on. Because after all, you only need the top 6-8 inches of dirt to grow stuff. The 2 feet underneath will be bringing nutrients up through the rotting wood and vegetation. So you pretty much, there's somebody over in the other allotment over there, they were telling me they bought this big bucket of blood, fish and bone mix, Oh, that reminds me, also I put in some rib bones in there. If you've got rib bones, pork chop bones, oh, Jesus, excuse me, lamb chop bones, put them in, but bury them deep, right? And, it all adds to the nutrients. So yeah, you can put a raised bed on it. You don't have to dig it in the ground. You could have a raised bed as well. Do exactly the same thing. Anyway, but it's just an option for you. Okay, I'm going to finish this and I'll carry on in a moment. Okay, I found some more logs. Fill in the gaps with these logs. Just fill in the areas. There's a few gaps laying about. Fill them in. It's all good. These logs are better to fill in the gap. The wood chips. Not down. This cardboard box I'll put into the compost bin next time around. There we are, just dump the wood chips in. Trying to find some holes that need covering up. A little bit of manure in there as well. There you have it. Fill in the gaps. Right. There's still a lot more to do, so I'm going to fill up the wheelbarrow. Just going to the pile of wood chippings to get the council behind. There's a big mountain of it. So I'm just going to fill the hole up with 3 wood chips. Okay, now, this is hard work. I'm going to put another 2 or 3 wheelbarrow loads of this wood chip from the pile that the council brings. Anyway, you get the idea. What I'm going to do, I'm going to fill it up, stomp it down so it's nice and, you know, tries to fill in the gaps in between the logs. Once it starts to rot, the level will drop, so I'll just have to top it up. That'll be no problem. And this is what the chickens will be on. This is what their run will be on. So they'll be kicking around all this, all their manure. I'll be mixing in with this. Eventually, it'll turn to, you know, earth over a period of time, and then I've got the option to take some dirt out and put some more wood chips in or whatever else, you know. But yeah, I mean, there's a few inches, maybe 5 inches or so, between the logs and the top of the wood chip pile. So there's plenty of room to be raking all the manure in with that. There's bugs in this. The bugs will start growing to feed on the vegetable matter and the wood matter. Free food. All right. The battery's running low, so I'll finish off camera. This is the first video of a sequence. Like I say, I'm going to have chickens on here eventually, and then be doing some more work on the allotment. Oh, and this will be the first in a series. If you look on the playlist, it will be under my allotment. Okay, so hopefully there'll be lots of videos being added there. All right, well, if you made it this far, thank you very much for sticking with the video. Let me know what you think, and hopefully there'll be more to come. Thanks very much, and thank you for watching.